Today on Iron Kingdom.
Go ahead, explain it.
Explain? Do you think I don't know what really happened? You didn't think I'd find out, but I did. I did. You and Olin and that whole collector's challenge was a fraud.
In the world of Daria, heroes are born and will come together to save everyone.
Good evening and welcome to Audio Dungeon. I'm your host, Tony Hansen, joined by the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew, Ross Pataro, Brooke Armstrong, Vinny Pro, Dan Isgro, and Damian Scro. And today's episode of Iron Kingdom is episode 5. It is called Sovereignty of the Soul. Guys, last week we saw Archie Finn do some interesting things. He went from running the city to running away from the city. Bellaman is in control. Bellaman knows about the plan that went on with Relic out in the desert. Botorius is along for the ride. Holgar is in the mysterious forest realm. Abyssia, we're about to find out how that went.
It went great.
Yup, it went great. Probably no one heard your semantics joke. That was really funny.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Now I'm really
Let's repeat it like it didn't happen before. So Brooke was told, Abyssia's character was told not to engage last week. How did that go? You didn't engage, or did you engage?
Well, since there was no clear definition of what engage meant in that situation, no. I guess.
That's the best part about roleplaying, the semantics.
It's even funnier the second time.
Man, you played that one up perfectly.
So
Amazing.
without further ado, let's get into Iron Kingdom. We're starting from Archie Finn landing in the mountains with Botorius in his arms and not very happy, unless Botorius from last week to this week in real life chilled out a bit. Or we're gonna see.
Did they hear the intro video when it played, or do we have to should we recreate the video with our voices?
No, I think we're good. Let's just recreate the video. Okay, guys, you landed in the mountains. Let's begin.
All right, Bellamon's tipped off, just like him, sneaking, spying on our conversations, but
we should have saw
he's
this.
on to us
We
now.
shouldn't have left the city. I tried to tell you last time.
I do not recall that, but we should have snatched it when we got the chance. You're absolutely right. So, plan B, slightly more difficult, but equally as effective.
Can't believe this mess you got me into again.
What, it's just all been a collaborative actions thus far, and here we go with the next part of our joint effort. We wait for the cover of night, sneak into the harbor of the sunken city, and burn down their entire fleet.
What?
You, in the distraction, guess who's going to be ripe for the pickings?
This is your plan. Just the two of us. We're gonna go to the harbor and burn down the entire fleet.
Well, I'll be better suited for that.
And then you're gonna what?
My suit, I can go under the water. It has underwater capabilities and a flamethrower. It'll be
Yeah.
pretty easy. You,
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, what's my part in this?
I
plan?
won't ask you to come back if you don't want to. I can leave you here in the mountains, or drop you back on the way
Stay in
somewhere.
the city.
I could drop you on the other side of town first. You rally support.
Here's the
Rally.
moment where Damien caves.
Rally support.
Get down into the mines. Talk to your old friends.
Wow.
Rob's leading a revolution of a city he owns.
He's leading He's leading a revolution on a city he owns with one soldier.
Seriously. Every revolution has to start someplace.
Well, he has a
Okay, now-
flamethrower, so.
This one started in Archie's brain.
Let's start thinking about what are some of the things that could go wrong. These crystalborn attack us during the plan.
Well, there's a lot of them, and yes, if we attack the city, they're gonna react. They're gonna respond. clearly.
Best not to engage them directly.
Uh-huh.
Get Bellamon into the distraction and get out.
So, let me ask you something. After you sneak to the harbor, set fires, what's your next step after that?
Go get Bellamon while everyone is distracted.
Go get Bellamon.
Go get Bellamon. You're going to wonder where he is.
When he's distracted. Okay.
Well,
yeah, like,
if Bellamon has the
doesn't
ego...
seem like much of a plan,
If
Arky.
Bellamon has the ego, I think he does. He'll know how to requisition my house to sleep in.
Richard Weil says, please stop planning. Just do action.
All right. The people have waited long enough.
Good point, Richard.
They cry
Good
out
point.
for us, Biltorius. Enough with your questions. Let's go. Are you with me or not?
Enough of your very valid questions.
I mean, listen, I want to
What
help
time
you.
is it?
I want to support you,
It'd be
but-
better if it was dark. What time? Is it almost dark?
Are you in there? Is there a request for me to make it dark?
Well,
No, it is not dark.
What time is it? It's like 6 o'clock?
No, it's not about to get dark.
It's midday.
It's midday, yeah.
They'll never suspect something like this at midday.
Oh, we're going to do this now. In broad daylight.
Or
So
we
you're
could
just
wait.
gonna-
I mean, we could just wait until we wait here for a few hours.
He'll never see it
We
coming.
don't have to play it out. I don't know what I meant by that, but we could just sit here and
This
say,
plan does not
we say we're
seem-
going to sit here and do nothing until it gets dark and then go. We could say that right now. Or we could go right now.
I mean, you're not even sure if we could, sneak into that part of the city without being seen.
I can get in through the ocean.
Through the ocean. Okay. Okay.
Do you want to go back? Oh, I could drop you back off at relics.
I'm not
You
sure
could just
what to
tell
do
him-
at this point because
Just tell him to sit tight. I can drop you at relics. You tell him to sit tight and await the arrival of Bellamon.
no, I'm
No.
not doing that.
You want to come
No.
along? I got it.
I'll come along. I'll come along.
All right, so then I'll drop you off at the other side of town. I go.
I'll
I'll drop you off wherever you want.
I think you should. How far away from the city are we right now? Half mile, something like that.
Half
All right.
mile.
I think it's something like that.
Yeah,
It's close.
you can say half a mile.
Get there in a couple of minutes.
I think it's better if I meet you someplace after.
All right. You go in and do your thing. I'll do mine.
Where do you want to meet?
Right back here, I guess.
Charles Morrison has
Really?
a thought.
Or somewhere more convenient.
Then I'll just stay here.
Charles Morrison has a
thinking.
thought. Steal one of the control rods and have the crystal born to hit the crystals on top of the others' heads to smash those crystals for free. To free those crystal
If I
born.
can't find Bellamon and get a hand on one of those crystal rods, I could also be.
1,000 stars from Lauren Hicks. Change the weather. It's wicked dark.
Lauren!
Wow.
Beautiful.
What would you do without Lauren? So the cloud,
Thank
it doesn't
you.
become dark in the sky, but the sky is purple, right, already. So clouds roll in, and it makes it pretty dim.
Wow.
Dusk has
All
arrived early today. Okay, if you want to just wait here, then.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out the
Scout the area.
perimeter of the city.
There may be
Okay.
refugees fleeing the violence. Escort them to safety.
Perhaps.
Well, if you
All right,
say.
and then we'll meet back here.
Very well. Good luck, Viltorius.
Great. Good luck to you.
Okay, he shoots up into the sky.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm going to head back towards the city on foot.
Okay. So you're going in the sky, and you're making your way over to...
I'm going to give a wide berth to the city.
Okay.
Crash down to the ocean
I have a great question for
in
you.
the tank. In the suit.
You ready? This question? How good is your climbing skills? Because you're in a mountain.
Oh yeah. All right.
Because Iron Man left you in the mountain.
Okay. Well, I could just not go if I feel like
He's a
it's too
miner.
bad, but I can climb.
So you look, he leaves, and you go, okay.
I'm going to climb down the mountain.
And you realize you're half a mile away, up in the mountain.
If it looks really steep and stuff, I'll just stay here.
It's not great.
No.
No.
All right, I'll stay here.
If you look at any of the pictures of Sunken City, you see the mountains in the back.
Yeah, they're all like jagged, like
Yeah, they're not
sharp
they're
cliff
not,
faces.
They're not
All
round.
right.
They're not round. Wee mountains. They're sharp.
Fall to your death type mountains.
Yes.
All right, then I'm gonna stay here. I'm not even gonna risk it.
He's showing us the mountains in the back right now. You can see it.
Ooh,
So
very nice.
You're
Yikes.
on that that third mountain. to the left.
Looks pretty nice.
Yeah, that's easy to climb down, no problem. So,
All right.
Oh my god.
yeah.
If that's the case, I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. So, Arky, you're leading a revolution. You're flying in the sky. What do you do?
Okay, so give a wide berth to the city. Give it, put out maybe several hundred yards out at least from the fleet where they're docked. Because all their airship, they were on water and then they landed on they're both, right? So at the moment I met you had said there were airships that also sometimes go on water. So I imagine
They do, but right now they're all sitting in the water.
they're in the water now, right?
Here's your subterfuge music as you travel in the sky.
So yeah, so picture me far away against the horizon there, kind of flying around, arcing back, and then plummet under the water. Obviously activating the function of my suit to allow me to breathe underwater first.
Okay, there are many ships in port. I'm going to allow the other players to now roll a d20. You're allowing you all to give a +3. If anyone achieves a 18 or higher, you're going to see Arky flying in the distance because you're doing your jobs, which is manning the ships and looking around. We'll start with Brooke. Roll a d20.
You want to roll low.
Add 3.
Right. 4.
Wow.
I rolled a 1.
Wow.
Natural 20.
You can't get it in that box, can you?
Reroll it.
I was intentionally.
Oh yeah.
I
Reroll
was
it.
actually trying to get it
I
to
don't
bounce
think, I
off
don't
the
think we can do
table.
rerolls. Guys, we need
Oh,
30,
damn it.
30 and 30. 30 likes
Sorry. Oh
and
my
30
God.
shares. We'll get a reroll.
What are the odds?
I'll give them 15 seconds to do it. Guys, 30 likes and 30 shares. We'll I'll activate rerolls.
And
I'll,
what-
to be fair, give you some time.
Who is he in the docks too? Is this an old gnome sea worker who is like?
He's old and he's blind.
He can't
and he's,
see.
No,
Can't
not
hear.
that. He sees a suit hitting the water and he goes, "There's Arky."
You want to DM?
I'm just saying it's a possible.
I didn't want to roll that die.
Because if you want to trade spots, you can make Arky do anything you want. There. So, okay, guys, we're going to check it out right now. I'm going to refresh the page, and if we got it, we got it, and if we don't, we don't.
Please.
Oh, so close.
Oh.
23 likes and 26 shares.
Not
Oh
quite
my
enough.
god.
All right, so
So close.
Should the rest of us roll or now?
5, 4,
I guess how
3,
many
2.
people
I'll
see
check one more time, and
is
that'll be it.
relevant?
No,
One
23,
guy,
26,
they'll
that's it.
they might dismiss one man as he saw something in the sky.
He could be like the town
So
drunker.
we should see how many people see it.
Old Vinny.
Okay,
Maybe the
Sue,
one that has
stop,
he has glass eye.
Stop narrating things that don't happen. So you turn around. Your job is to spot things of danger. You turn around with your scope and your spyglass, and you see a suit coming in. Now, Arky is famous. You know who it is. You roll a natural 20. You see him on the horizon. You know who it is. What would you do?
I work for Rhaegar, or do I work?
Rhaegar,
Okay.
What are the odds?
What are the odds?
5%.
1 in 2, I guess.
5%.
Oh, wow.
I raise the alert.
Okay, so you chime a bell. You chime it. All the other ships start chiming with you, and everyone starts looking around for danger. And you can hear the bells going off, which is a familiar sign to you that incoming danger. It may not be you. Could be a shark in the water. Could be something else. What do you want to do?
Well, I figure it's probably me. But I continue on underwater.
Okay. You continue on under the water.
Pop up right in their midst.
You go underneath the water. Guys, you're all captains on the ships. What do you want to do? You're aware of him and what he's done.
Aware of who?
Arky is out there. He's flying. He's just been labeled an enemy.
So all they know, technically, they just saw Arky go and
And he goes into the water, and that's all you know. What do you want to do?
Do we have troops on these ships?
Yeah.
We have cannons.
All right.
Yep.
Ready the troops.
Ready the cannons.
Ready the cannons.
Hoist the colors!
That's right. Prepare.
Battle
Battle
necessary.
stations,
Got
if
it.
you will.
Don't take it away from me. Come on.
I have these two. What do you want to do?
Do we have Crystalborn on our ship?
No, they're all been unloaded to the land.
Okay. What type of artillery do we have?
Cannons.
This is a very
You do have a chain shot, and you have the grappling hook up front. But
What about our men on board? What do we got?
You have a crew of probably about 35.
What kind of weapons do they have?
Guns.
Guns.
Yeah, you have everything. Pistols, blunderbuss, and sniper rifles.
Okay, and how far are we from like the nearest ship? I don't want to start blasting other ships out of the water.
That's also a very good point.
You're probably about, I'd say 100 feet per ship.
Okay.
Apart.
So I command everybody, all men on deck, point your guns out at the water. We're looking for Arky Fint. He'll be wearing one of his suits, he will. Keep an eye out for him.
They're all thrown around. Okay. We go back to you, Arky. Underneath. What are you doing?
Okay, so now I get to like, I want to get into kind of the center. I go down pretty deep. And I want to see from where I'm like kind of in the middle of all there.
Okay.
Ships kind of beneath the weight.
We're going into the water. You're looking up. You see the ships. Some of the ships are pretty reinforced. It doesn't mean you can't do it, but you know you might need some firepower to get through it because they've been reinforced since they're airships.
Right. Okay. So now I will very slowly rise up to the surface. Still under the surface. Just rising up. Don't spring anything on me. Let me finish my thing.
I rise to the surface. Still under the surface. Rise to the
I'm
surface.
rising.
Still under the
Slowly
surface.
and still under, but I'm...
Rising.
And I'm going to use my special scopes. How well do they see from the water up above?
What are you trying to see?
What?
Can I?
The top of the water.
Picture it. I'm like 5 feet below the water now. Can I kind of?
Picturing it.
Is the water distorting things so much that I can't really tell what's going on above? With my goggles on the suit, that helped me see far away, but
it's difficult because things are watery, but
Things
you
are a
can
little
see
watery.
through it. You can't like. You can tell figures a little bit, but the ships are kind of
okay.
you know.
I'm gonna ever so gingerly poke my head out of the water.
Okay, everybody roll a d20.
Right in the middle, right there, looking out to the. Sorry, I won't narrate.
They're all on alert, looking around for you. They've aimed the cannons into the water.
Into
You're
the water.
coming out of the water.
Oh, but I'm in the middle of all their ships.
Right.
That's
Everybody
pretty-
roll a d20. I'm gonna make it a 14. You have a +3.
+3.
13.
17.
17.
What?
No, I'm sorry, 16.
Hey, there's the one.
Let's check something right now. Oh, we still not make it. 5 away, guys. 5 more likes and 1 more share, and they get to use rerolls, enhancements, and such.
There's the one.
That would have turned your 13 into a 14, which is why I checked. There's the 1. No one else made it?
17.
17.
16.
Okay, roll 16. Roll a d4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you roll a 1 or a 3, it's on a ship that spots you. 1d4, Rob. No, Rob.
Oh.
4.
Okay. You come up Damien's ship, and they don't see you.
Okay, so the sides of these ships are wood, or are they covered with metal, or no? They're still wooden for the most part.
They are braced with different things on them. It's basically different kinds of wood.
So it's certain like the joints and stuff. There's like metal potentially
Yes.
over them in areas.
So iron bracing and such. They use
Right.
no mesh iron.
Okay, so. Okay, we'll try this first, see how it works. I'm just gonna go sneak up to that one then, and just let my flamethrower go right to the side of the hull. Full blast. and
Where
see
it's
if we can
wet?
Get this baby. Yeah. This thing is so hot. It will. Again, I guess I'm doing your job, but it's gonna immediately. This fire is gonna immediately.
Let me tell you how this is going to play out, Tony.
Let me explain that. I just want to explain it, so you understand.
The water's gonna burn up.
So classic.
The ocean dries up. It's so hot.
Why don't you give
shooting
us Arky's inner monologue? Like what he,
Okay, Arky's thinking, once I do the part of the ship that's not under the waterline, that's up a little bit, even if it's slightly damp, once a super powerful gnomish flamethrower hits it, it's going to immediately evaporate the water in the wood and quickly dry it out. And the intense heat will almost immediately cause the ships to burst into flame. That part is just Arky's thinking. Almost immediately is this judgment.
I don't know if I would agree with the fact that you're putting a flamethrower on the wood where it's dipping it in and out of the water, if it would be enough. I feel like it's so saturated that... I
No,
know
not the part that keeps dipping back into the water.
So you're rising out of the
I
water
have to
into the
rise
air.
out high enough to it's the part that's not dipping into the water. I'm hovering out of the... But
Oh, okay.
I'm shooting, too. It's not that. These boats aren't that gigantic.
Okay, so you come up out of the water... You're right there. 100% they see you because you're just right there.
Now.
You're no longer peeking. I peek out of the water.
No, so you're saying I gotta rise up, then I got a different plan.
I look like a crocodile.
You're saying I can't hit dry wood without coming out totally, then
I didn't say anything like that. I just said if you're hitting the wood where it is. And then you said, well, I rise out of the water a few times. So therefore, You rose out of the water, Magneto style up.
No, I didn't think about Magneto style now. Magneto.
Magneto's like this. You know,
Absolutely not like that. So I just quickly, okay,
like
I'm under the water. I peek up my head. I see nobody sees me. I rise up 5 feet, full blast to the dry puddle.
Okay, everybody here roll again. You're rolling for Damien's ship.
They're
And
rolling while the wood is
20?
burning.
all you have to do is achieve a 10. Natural 20?
No, no. I'm
thought
saying
that's what she
a
said.
D20.
Yeah.
What are we getting?
A 10. Give me a 10 plus 3.
4.
Man. 16.
Oh yeah. 19.
5.
4.
Okay, so half the people on the ship already spot you, and immediately they aim the cannons. Whoever rolled that number, you can take a shot with the cannon if you wish.
Oh man.
The cannon is immediately aimed at exactly where I am. Where
Well,
one man is.
well, okay, the mechanics, you're right there where they can hit you. The mechanics of the game allows to roll 1d20. If they roll low, they try to hit you and did not. That's how we figure these things out.
I rolled a
That's how
4.
cannons.
They aim the cannons towards the waters.
anybody
You
that
are
saw-
there.
Cannons, you can't just immediately. It's not like Star Wars at the end. They would have to very slowly turn them. By that point, Arky's zipped over 10 feet to the side. I don't think you're imagining.
Oh, so you're saying that I should
Imagine a mosquito zipping around.
So
These are semantics,
You're saying
Arky.
I should remember that you have the dodge ability. You can dodge things, right?
Sure.
Great, that's factored into the
Sure.
D20 system. So therefore, we go back to rolling for those cannons.
I only got a 4.
The cannons which are already aiming at the water.
Anybody that saw him rolls? Yes.
If you saw him, you fire.
Okay. What am I rolling? A 20?
But we need.
Whatever's dodges.
Oh, it's a.
See, we factor your dodge.
I rolled a 12.
Dodge is an
I
11.
didn't make it to listen.
You can add plus 3 to everything. So-
15.
10.
26 block.
Okay, so it's what's your dodge?
Oh, jeez.
11.
Roll
Got a
2d10
15
for
block.
damage.
Oh no.
If you roll 10,
What?
if you roll 10, survive rules. If you roll 10, roll again.
13.
13 damage.
I missed. I had no an 11. No, 10.
10. Okay. So what? 2 cannons fire. One goes into the water. One bashes you. Hits you. You go flying into the water. Let's now do your check on trying to burn the ship.
Does he take full damage or half damage because he blocked?
You took half damage from that.
Okay,
How much
so
was it?
it was 13.
So
So
you took 6.
And what? Am I just using my old hit points for Arky?
Yeah, your original hit points. Yes. Keep your original hit points, of course.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Oh.
From?
Wow.
Yes. Have your original hit points, guys. As you all know, nothing has changed from
Okay.
that.
Cool.
That's great.
Great.
And you just got to figure out if you're going to dodge or not.
Unless you're dead.
So I thought I'm testing the boat water.
Yes. This is your check for trying to burn the boat.
Roll the 20. 16. Pretty good.
Did you get 17? You need a 17.
No, that's an 18.
Oh, it's 18. Is it really an 18?
Yeah,
It is.
it is. I couldn't see it.
But it's not a 19, right?
No.
Okay, so you start burning the boat. You do it for 6 seconds, and then you get knocked to the side. You make some progress, but it's not burning in that short amount of time.
It's not burning.
You're burning it, but it's not going afire.
Okay.
You have guns?
This is the hit and run strategy, though. Now I quickly zip up into the sails area. Same thing onto all the sails.
Okay, so you fly up now and go to the sails and rip the sails down.
Yes.
Okay. Roll d20.
So I set them on fire. 5.
5. Okay, you're going through. You guys can fire. If you miss, you're gonna hit the ship. If you hit, you'll hit Arky. Who wants to fire? Your choices. All four of you.
Wait, I got a clarification question here about firing. Is the boat that he's attacking firing, or is another boat firing?
Other boats. You're representing other boats that can
Yeah.
reach him.
Okay.
If you miss, you'll hit another boat. If you hit, you will hit Arky. You can choose and be fair, not as your players. Be fair if you think that you want to actually make the shot or not.
I'll try to make the shot.
Okay. Vinny?
I don't think a captain of a fleet would fire into his own fleet for one person.
Okay. Dan?
I'm gonna roll.
He's leaving it up
Odds?
to
Just
chance.
one ship.
Odds,
though.
I'll take the shot. Even I won't.
Okay.
1. I'll
the
take a shot.
And Damien?
I'm on the ship that he's closest.
Yes. Well,
So,
in
right?
this
Or
instance,
it doesn't
you
matter?
just
okay. So I was gonna take the shot. So I guess I'll take it.
Okay, so 3 people are taking the shots. Go for it. Guys, we have 500 stars from Joshua. for Rob. That's a reroll for you.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thanks,
I don't know
Josh.
let's see if you can use rerolls yet. Do we have the numbers? We do not. 26 likes, guys. 4 more likes, 1 more share, and all rerolls enhancements are activated.
And
Okay.
Rob is gonna need him.
Okay, so you guys are firing. Go for it.
What are we getting? What do we have to get?
What's your dodge?
11.
11. So you need to hit a 12 or higher to hit him.
Anything plus?
Anything?
3.
Even shooting into their own ships?
3. Yeah.
22.
Hit.
I'm not sure.
Dan?
15.
Jeez.
15. It's a hit. These are all blocks, though, for him in our system.
Right.
7.
Yes.
7, so you hit one of
Finally,
the
my
ships.
plan is working.
Okay.
Roll damage just so we can get an idea of the damage you inflict.
Okay,
2d20? 2d10?
'Cause this ship.
Everybody else roll damage, please.
No, Millie. 13.
I rolled a 7 and a 10.
Okay, so roll a 10 again. So you have 17 so far.
1.
18.
12.
So 18 damage, that's 9 damage to you. And 12 damage. So 6.
No, half of the 12, right?
Yes.
6.
6.
Yeah, so 12. Yeah, 6.
Okay.
Okay, so you're getting hit a couple times.
But I do see one cannon
So some
come in.
damage hits down. How much damage do you do?
13.
13. So one of the fire and blows up another ship. And they're all freaking out.
Now, these ships, do they just have cannons mounted on the decks, or do they also have the side?
They have the sides
The
and
side
and on the
ones.
decks.
Okay.
These are Rhaegar ships.
These are
Yeah,
airships.
enormous
They're-
airships.
They're like big galleon types with
They're
whole
yes,
rows of
yes,
guns.
and they're made to fight at all
They're
different
fighting
angles.
ships.
Yeah, there should
Yeah.
be things on the bottom, too.
Okay, perfect. So now I'm gonna go.
Perfect. They're even harder. Perfect. I love that.
So from the ship where
Let's
I
put a
am,
tank on it.
I want to go the ship next to the ship I'm at, where their sides are, where the cannons roll out. I'm gonna try and fly right in. How big is? Let me ask that question. From where I am, could I fit in the space between the cannon and the actual?
The cannon port.
Yes. The cannon port.
You don't know if you can because you're pretty wide with the suit on.
I am, and I tell you, I'm not sure how big those things are in real life. Cannon ports. They're
You-
probably bigger than you think. But
They're not as big as you think. They're
Yeah, they're
don't
not,
know how big
they're not that
they-
big. A man can crawl through it, but they're
Yeah.
not that wide, and you're wearing like a mech suit.
all right, fine. I'm gonna front up. First off, I'll just fly up to one of those ports. Not like straight on with the barrel.
You
of the
fly
gun.
up to it and stop.
I mean down, literally, but like.
You fly down.
I
and
want to
what
get like
happens-
right next to one of those holes.
And do what?
First off, I'm just gonna blast the fire in there. Flamethrower them right in there. Hopefully, it'll catch some of that gunpowder sacks or something. Blow the whole thing. Kingdom come.
Okay, so just so it gets clear, Arky the gnome,
Yep.
hero
Yep.
of Vindaria.
Yep.
Wow.
Finn's already on the flow.
Yep.
I'll leave it right there. Let's go for it.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so you land down, stick your arm in, and roast the gnomes. Go ahead.
Roasting the gnomes?
1.
Reroll.
No.
You, don't,
We
you
have 'em yet?
can't.
He said we had one. I thought we
No,
were all
let's check.
activated.
Let's check. No, 28 and 30. You do not have rerolls. You got a reroll from somebody, from Josh, but you did not. You're not able to use them yet.
12 seconds.
12, 11, 10,
Come on,
9,
people.
8, 7, 6,
Two more.
5, 4. No more counting after this. 2, 1, and
Refresh.
that's it. Let's see.
Refresh now.
Nope. 28 and 30 still.
Okay, so I rolled a 1.
They like you without rerolls. Yeah, you got a 1, buddy. Roll off the 1. That's how bad it is.
Oh no.
Roll a 1 off a 1.
13.
13 off a 1. Don't be excited because it's 13 off a 1. It's still off a 1. So you go to fire in and shoot your flame. When you do that, the mechanism in your suit malfunctions, and a guy comes out with a blunderbuss, poof, and crits you in the face with the blunderbuss. So we're just gonna roll damage. What's your blunderbuss damage? Is it 2d6?
3d6.
3d6.
Oh no.
22 damage. Well, plus he'd have a plus there. I'll give him a 3. 25 damage, so 12 damage total.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no. I'm sorry. It's not. I'm sorry. It actually is
24
what it is. It is what it is. Because it's a crit off your 1. So you take the full blood. So the suit gets riddled with bullets, and it knocks you into the air. You can still fly temporarily. It just knocks you back. You can choose to go down or go up. What's your reaction?
First sentence, do I get my flamethrower
3,
malfunction?
2,
I'm gonna fly out.
1. You fly.
I fly away from that guy. blunderbuss me.
Okay, you fly up into the
I'm
sky.
gonna fly up to the mast of that ship that was just at me.
Okay, you fly up to the mast. You guys want to fire at him. You see him. You now see him try to aim in and do something to some of them. You're not sure what he was doing. Firing a bullet, firing something, and you heard the shot of one of the gnomes kick him back. Flies up into the air. Do you want to shoot at him now? Same thing. If you hit him, you hit him. If you miss, you hit a ship.
I'm gonna roll again.
I'll roll.
4. I do not shoot.
Okay.
I'm
Can
gonna
I-
not shoot this time.
I'm gonna shoot
Okay. Go.
Can I get
Hit him.
1.
Yeah.
I do not want to shoot, but I do want to call soldiers to the deck with firearms.
Okay.
Yeah, can my soldiers start shooting at him? Or?
Yeah, they can start taking shots. Okay. So you give the orders. The soldiers come up. They start handing out rifles. They're all aiming up to the sky. What are you doing?
Brooke just fired at the ship. She rolled a 1.
Yes, so that would backfire the gnomes. There's so many gnomes and so many cannons. It's not going to factor in. So I'm just not worrying about it. But you do see one backfire and the gnomes get blasted inside
Yeah,
of the
I didn't order
the
my
thing.
guys to shoot at you a second time. I'm sitting out this round, so.
Oh. So, okay, now people are coming up to the. All right, so I'm gonna fly. I'm up in the mast there now. I'm gonna test my flamethrower. Is it broken permanently, or is that just a temporary malfunction?
You're not sure. If you want to sit down around and check it out, you can.
I try and activate it. Try and fire it. Just again, just the normal way.
Okay,
See if it works. Is it just? Did it just not catch?
it does work.
It does. All right. I set these masts on fire.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
the sails and
So
everything.
you're on the mast. You just start burning the whole mast
Yeah,
down.
So I'll do that. A quick fire and then zip.
Give me a number 1 to 4 really quickly. Go. 1 to 4. Pick one. 3. Okay, so you're sure. Did you send people to the? You sent people to the top, right?
That was the first thing I did, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so as you're doing it, people are coming up top. They immediately start firing. We're gonna do 3 rolls each. 1, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. That's it. We'll say about half of the crew are firing. Take 3 shots at Arky. Start now. Everyone, start doing your rolls right now. Save some time. Don't reveal them to me until I come around to you, please.
Are there any pluses?
Do you have a 3? +3 to everything, and +3 to damage also.
9, 4, and 16.
9, 4, and 16. You have 1 hit block.
They should be 1d8 then, right? They're using rifles at this point.
Yes, I'll do damage to speed it up.
Yeah.
Okay, 11. So you take 5. I'm sorry. Yeah, you take 5 from that.
Wait, what did you? Oh, they're using rifles at this point, right? Not the blunderbuss.
Using rifles.
So it's 1d8.
Yeah, that's what I just rolled.
Oh, I'm sorry.
8 plus 3, 11.
plus 3.
And it's half, so it's 5. Take 5
I got
damage.
such a big
What's yours?
I 1 hit.
1 hit. What is it?
It was a 19.
Okay. Damage is 6. You take 3. Okay.
13, 5, and 22.
13, 5, 22. 2 hits. 8, you take 4. 7, you take 3. These are all
Okay.
being half damage because these are all considered blocks of the system, which is a bash or a half damage. I don't think you want to bash your armor up, but you could do that in the future.
Right.
Damien?
So it was three shots, right? We're supposed
Yep.
to do? All right. I got 3 hits, a 17, an 18, and a 16.
Okay.
Damage, 18,
Oh.
19, and 11.
No, it's only 1d8. I'll do
Oh,
damage.
I thought it was
So it's 8,
10. Sorry.
8, which is 4,
That was the cannons.
10, which is 5, 10, which is 5. So they're picking shots at you. Now, roll your D20 for burning the mast. This will definitely light up, especially because you have fabric and such.
8.
Oh my god.
So you're taking it.
Reroll. Got I in yet?
Watch you get desperate, man. 28 and 30.
Oh
man.
my
Totally
God.
stalled out.
They're purposely like, nope.
Okay.
They're
So I
both-
set him
both
on
doing their
fire a little
fingers.
bit. Right.
It looks like a birthday candle.
Oh. The towering inferno. You ever heard of that?
So you're burning in places. It's burning. It's charring. Absolutely. You're putting fire right on fabric and everything else. It's just not catching yet. You're just not hitting it well, or you're dodging the bullets. That are firing at you, and you're just not able to do it correctly.
Okay.
You now go.
Now I'm gonna fly down to the port of the ship next to it. Try the cannon port again maneuver. That got me blunderbussed in the face.
Okay, so you fly.
This time I'll do better.
So you fly back down. You do the same exact thing. You land next to it, and you go to fire in on one single port. Go ahead.
It was just poorly executed last time. 15. This is
Yeah.
how it's supposed to go.
Okay. You burn the gnomes inside. They
Catch the... And immediately I fire away, waiting for the explosion. Hopefully. Do they keep like a sack of gunpowder next to the thing, maybe? There's a chance that...
It's cannonballs.
Oh yeah.
How much gunpowder is needed to have at every single moment for the cannonball?
think
It's
a lot.
sack.
I mean,
It's
yeah.
a sack. It's a
we do.
small sack. It's about that big,
an
but they
explosion.
usually have them,
Have it right there, right?
have them close to the cannons. Yes.
Okay. Roll a d6. We're gonna go escape dungeon rules. Roll a d6. Don't roll 1 or 2.
Escape the dungeon. My specialty. 6.
Whoa.
Okay.
Nice.
So you go, not only does it hit that one, it goes and blows up the next one next to it.
Okay.
The whole blast opens the side of the ship. No one's flying out. Ah, they're flying into the water.
Praetorian scum.
Wow.
Who is this guy?
Oh my god.
Okay, time to move into the second phase.
We've now reached 30 likes and 32 shares.
Just in time.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Just time for phase 2.
Phase 2.
Man, this
Okay, so you
Oh my
after that you
God.
fly up.
Now I'm gonna fly up and go real high, and kind of go up towards the main city now, and I'm trying to scan down. See
Okay.
what the reaction is in the city.
So you fly up high.
Right.
So now that ship's gonna fire you, and because you're going into the city, I'm gonna allow another ship to fire you, which would be fair. So which means that everyone is gonna do 6 rolls.
Wait, can I ask a question? So the ship is going to fire in towards the
no,
city?
no. The riflemen up top.
Okay, I was like,
Two ships of
buddy.
riflemen are firing. Roll 6 times. 6 times. 6 times. 6 times.
Six
I'll do
times.
damage for you.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm just gonna give you the half damage for everything, Rob, to make it quicker.
Still a +3.
Just call it out, Brooke, when you get a hit.
Still +3?
Yes.
14, 20, unnatural, 9, 15,
That it?
20, unnatural. That's it.
7 damage total.
3 hits, 3 misses, nothing, no 20s. I did have one though.
Oh, we had 1-1. Maybe that could be beneficial.
Oh, that's it. 11 damage.
3 and 3.
11 damage.
Okay, add 9 to the end. So 7, 12, 21, 10 damage.
3 hits for me.
Is everyone rolling 3 hits?
Wait, he only got 7 damage from me.
Dude, it's 6 attacks.
I hit
Right.
3 times.
The odds are
Yeah.
pretty good
Oh.
to have half an
Yeah.
half.
The odds
Yeah,
are that one
that's-
of you would.
Oh,
only get
I
2.
didn't add in the.
That's the odds.
I hate the
We
I
also
didn't add
have
in
a
the plus 9 for
+3.
her, so add 4 to that. Add 4 damage. And yours is 7, 14, 17 plus 9, 26. Half that 13. 13 damage from the last one. So these are all the things potch out of you. You're getting blasted in the sky.
literally need to roll a 9 to hit you.
Are you
Yeah.
conscious?
No, you need to roll a 12 to hit me.
No, you need to roll. We need to
Oh,
roll a
with the
9
plus.
because we have a +3.
Oh man.
Well, to hit you, do half damage. Are you conscious?
No.
You want to re-roll any of those damages? Can we do that?
Oh, I forgot all of that. I should have been re-rolling all their makes. It all happened so
Well,
It's
quick.
over.
2.
Nope. All you gotta do is say yes and reroll. You
I mean, I was thinking about it for a second.
bullets are flying down through you. They go through the suit, and you go flying like a plane out of the sky. And roll d20. Bullseye, you land in your own shop.
I landed what?
Kind of just want to make that happen anyway. It's close enough.
5.
Ah.
Reroll. Do I have a reroll?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I'm sure he does.
He's running low on regular rerolls.
Tony, why don't you use one of those advantage power re-rolls?
Don't bait me.
No, you're out. Well, you have 3 power rolls and 2 advantage power rerolls.
Power rolls. Power roll.
But that's not
For
a
fun.
re-roll,
That's
though.
not a reroll. You have to use an
that's
advantage.
true.
You'd have to
That's
waste
true.
one of your. There's only 2 left in history. The advantage power reroll has never been discontinued.
I have 3.
Save it.
Find it one.
What about
I
a
have
power
2.
What is this roll for
We
anyway? I
have
missed it.
To crash land
Just
into
a
your own
regular-
shop.
Yeah.
You know what?
want to land there,
that'd be
Arky.
great.
You know what? It's for story. So yes, I will use it for story. Advantage power reroll. Enjoy using it for story.
Yeah.
Wow.
And what is-
Whoa.
Roll twice. Take the higher.
Amazing.
Oh,
And add
and
two.
add 2.
Oh my god.
Roll twice, take a 6 plus 2, 8.
What's the other one? That's it.
A 1.
You're the worst.
Oh, my God.
You land on Main Street.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Kick up a lot of dirt. Immediately, some guards come over to you with the rod. You're unconscious, and the crystal ball, and they take you. And whatever happens there happens. You from your vantage point can see all the battling. You see him go inside, and you see him.
Wow.
100% go limp and
Oh,
go
wow.
down like they took him down.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Do I see this? Mike, I see this at all or no?
Oh, you know what? We also have to take in the fact that you just You just took falling damage.
No.
Halved.
Oh, come on.
And that's what happened. I'll say you're about 50 feet above. 11, 17, 23 halved. You take 11 damage from the fall.
Okay. Oh, I turned my pitch.
And that is the end of the story for Arky Fint, at least for now.
You know
Notorious.
whose prisoner he's going to be now. Oh, man. That's bad news.
Okay, so
Notorious.
I see him go down.
Yeah, you don't know how bad it is, but he definitely went down. You've seen him enough times fly where you know that.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. It's still like middle of the day, right? It's dark, but it's still middle of the day. Right?
Yeah.
It's not. It hasn't been that long.
It's purplish.
It's dim.
It's dark.
All right. I guess I'm gonna start my way down the mountain. Oh,
Okay, we have to make some climb checks for you, buddy.
Yep.
I'm going to say that parts of the mountain will not be so hard to climb. Some parts you'll have those moments where like it gets a little tricky.
Right.
I'm going to make you roll
Oh, my God.
a mountain.
Can I use
A mountain.
I feel like whatever number I say is going to be more.
Well, I'm not in a rush, so like, I mean, I feel like, I don't know what the rules are as far as that. But
Well,
I'm taking my time. I'm gonna be as
You could take
careful
20.
careful as possible.
I'll give you. I was going to give you 10. I'll tell you what. Since you're telling me how cautious you're going to be, I'll lower it to 7. So
Don't
make
forget
it,
about endurance, too.
Well, that I was also gonna ask that quick. If I use my climbing skill,
if you use it,
then
I'm doing it
can
over
I
time.
use
If you use
endurance to like
Yes.
keep it going.
yes, so
Okay.
that means if you make them, it'll last longer. So make 4 checks and instead of 7, but you gotta make 4 checks.
Remember, you can skill boost, too.
Yeah.
So climbing down a mountain is going to be a little bit difficult.
Skill
And these are
boost
only
is
the
over
hard
knowledge,
points.
Yeah.
I'm going to say a 17.
Whoa.
Right? Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Nancy says Dan is just baiting you, Tony. So don't use your rerolls against him on
Skill
Mondays.
boost.
Now that he's a traitor. You're right.
boost.
I did it before for the story because I wanted to see him land in the shop.
Yeah. That would have been amazing.
It doesn't cost. I can just use. I can
skill-
just add it.
Skill boost, it's X, so you can use as much as you want of knowledge per roll.
I see. Okay. Okay.
So if you roll a 14, you can use 3 points and make it a 17.
Yep.
Right.
Here we go. First roll. Need a 17. This is Motorius' epic adventure climbing down a mountain. All things that we never thought we'd be rolling today.
18.
18.
Yes.
Successful.
Cool. Next one.
Next one.
Okay, here we go. Yes. 19.
Successful. 2 more.
Okay, that's a 5. I'm going to just re-roll.
Okay. Because it does mean you're going to fall down the mountain.
Oh my god.
It's terrible.
It's coming down the mountain.
100%.
All right, I got a 14. What do I need? 17, right?
He's 17. 3 more. You can use 3 knowledge points to make the difference.
Right. Or can I do anything else?
You can't do combat initiative advantage because it's not combat.
Okay.
I think that's all you can do for now.
You add
Oh,
your
commonly skilled. Commonly skilled. Is that there?
Commonly skilled.
Under talent or survival?
commonly skilled is under survival.
Survival.
How many points?
Oh, I
2.
see. So what is that?
That'll give you
Give
advantage
me-
of the roll.
It'll give me advantage on the roll.
Yep. Give you 6 seconds to choose. 6, 5,
All right, I'll
4,
do that.
go.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll
Do-
again, basically,
Yep.
right? Okay. 17.
You got it. Third check
Okay.
made.
Oh my
Hang on, let me
god.
just
He uses
mark
3
that.
points of survival. So in our system, you're allowed to use points out of every single column to do different various things that apply to those things. Survival has its certain survival characteristics that you can try to employ.
All right, here we go.
One more roll.
I got an 11. I think I'm gonna re-roll it, just straight up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Reroll.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Come on, D.
That's not good.
And you can do advantage if you have the points,
Um,
or you can do knowledge if you have the points.
Don't have enough in that. I'm gonna do the advantage survival,
This is it. This is your last chance, right?
I suppose. Can I use? I can't use another. Can I I use a reroll on this one, or did I just reroll?
You just
that
use a
one?
reroll.
I reroll that one.
Yeah.
Right?
So your last thing is
So
to do
that's it.
advantage on it. That's it.
All right.
You could also, can you use a power roll on the?
No, because you just
I
rerolled
use
it.
the reroll, so I can't use any other kind of reroll. On
Yeah,
that
what you
one, right?
really would have wanted to do, you should have spent the points first, did an advantage on the roll, and then you would have re-rolled, and you would have re-rolled advantage again.
Yeah, I can't follow all that.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Yeah.
just like,
All you do is flip the order.
all right, let's go. Nope.
Okay, so on your last check coming down the mountain, you start falling down the mountain, you slip, and go flying.
Can you use agility to grab an item, like it'd be grabbing the cliff? Or
No, it's a climbing check.
Okay.
Okay, guys, so you fall down. Luckily, you did it on the last one, so it
Right.
won't be that bad. It's only 20% of the mountain you fall down.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So what we're going to do is you're about to take a lot of damage. We're going to do
okay.
this. Everyone is going to roll. Everyone that is not Damien here is going to roll 3d20.
3d20.
Yeah.
Oh my
You just want the total?
God.
Actually,
Yeah.
okay. Just trying to see if I have anything.
26.
28.
This is 60 feet per person.
Oh, you lucky son of a gun.
Which totals? Get your totals out if you can.
26.
28.
24.
Oh my God.
I rolled a 3 and a 5 on the first two rolls, and then I rolled a 16.
Oh.
34.
Hi.
8, 16, 22, 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. 112 damage total.
Can you?
He's
can
got
he-
a lot of hit
Can
points.
he?
You need to make a death save versus that. Just don't roll a 1.
Can he? What's it called? Can he like DR it at all?
Yeah. You could DR it.
Use You can use what's it called?
Constitution, use your physical
Yeah.
DR. You could pull out your Constitution number. And for
Oh.
you could probably do it at times too because you're a dwarf. I'm an assistant.
Okay.
Just that many hit points.
So
Depends on what his Constitution is. What's your Constitution right now?
9.
9, so you're going to pull out 12. So you can minus 12. Oh, perfect. 12, it brings it down to 100.
If I use all my Constitution points. that's
No,
what
you
you're
can only do it once.
saying? What's the thing I'm doing? Oh, physical DR.
Yeah,
so
you
I'm
do-
using 3 points.
Yeah. DR brings you down. Well, I'm sorry, use 9. I'm sorry. It does it first, then it takes it off. It's 9 twice. So it's 18. Minus 18 off, that means you're taking 94 damage. And your Constitution drops to a 6. Your current Constitution. Are you
I got you.
Are you
Okay.
conscious after 94 damage?
Yes.
Okay, you need to make, well, that saves you from a second save, death save. So I do them every 50. So make 1 death save. Just don't roll the 1 because you're a high-level character. And Constitution is your thing, so.
I can't even deal with this right now.
I didn't think we'd be here today.
16.
16, you're good. Now roll 10 more times. If you don't roll a 1, you're good now.
God.
Just to let you know how bad it could be, okay?
And what was the
94 damage taken.
Okay, I got it. No problem.
So you fall down the mountain at the last second, but you climb most of the way. When you get very tired, you fall down the rest. You're
Yeah.
laying on the ground, and you're still breathing, and you're still conscious, and you're just like, oh, Arky.
Yeah, exactly.
If they didn't kill you, I'm gonna.
Yes, that's
It's
exactly.
like the Dwarven King riding around on a little
That's pretty much what it's like.
thing around his head.
Oh man. Okay, we're gonna go over to Abyssia right now.
Okay.
I've had worse days.
Oh man,
That's true.
worst days for sure. Okay, Abyssia. When we last left off, you were not engaging in the crystal that is of Dragano.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. That's what happened.
No. Great.
You rise out of the crystal. Out of the crystal, into the atmosphere, in past the dark, up all the way up to the top, and back into your home, where your mother lives, and where all the angels reside. And you land, and you're back. Everything seems great. What do you want to do?
Okay, everything's not great. This music is not nice. I don't know what's happening.
I don't know why you're saying that. I'm DMing to you that everything is great. Let me just change the music here. Hold on 1 second. Okay, maybe there's some confusion about the music that was playing. This one should be more appropriate.
No! What do you mean?
You arrive in the clouds above, and you see all the angels walking towards you to greet you.
Okay. What? What's going on? Hello?
What do you want to do?
Do I see my mother?
Yeah. She's coming over to give you a hug.
Is she really?
That's what it
What
looks
are you
like.
doing? You are so... Oh my god.
Beware with a knife in her hand.
Listen to me. You're messing with me so bad right now. What is happening? What is happening?
When
Am
I'm
I in a Stanley King film? What's happening right now?
Yeah, Stanley King film.
What's the matter, Brooke?
I'm
My
thinking
favorite.
Stanley Kubrick and Stephen King. Oh my god.
Play the game, Brooke. Play the game. You hug your mom.
I hug my mom. You're a horrible person.
She hugs you. What happened
Can I
in
just
there?
say that was horrifying. I don't like that.
Maybe you shouldn't go to hell.
That's those Stanley King movies.
Stanley King. Stanley King. Stanley Kubrick. King. Okay.
What happened in there? You look terrible.
I couldn't help it, Mom. I saw someone that I consider I saw Thistle as a young child, and he was going to be devoured by this huge wolf. He was alone. He was going to be ravaged, and he wound up that way anyway. I think.
I'm sure you did what you could. Silva, the elder, comes up, and she goes, "Child, you've been through so much. You need to relax and sit down. First, speak with Endar." Reroll from Richard Wilde for me.
Oh.
Noted.
Thank you. Do you want to?
Go to Andar.
You walk up the steps. Again, these are the floating, like grasslands. It's like this beautiful, heavenly kind of like atmosphere. You travel over. People are excited to see you. They're mulling around. Your mom kind of waits there. She's talking to other people, like, "Oh yeah, thank God she's back." And then you make your way over with Silva. You walk up to the steps up to the area where you see the two pillars there, and you see the sun in front of you. What do you want to?
I put my head down and I say, "Forgive me, Endar, I failed you. I didn't follow what you had told me to do. Instead, I just reacted.
You did perfect, Abyssia. You will be my greatest disciple."
All of a sudden, the sun turns purple. All the angels turn into demons. Start flying around.
Welcome to my realm. And now I have the infamous Red Angel. Couldn't help yourself. So let me help you.
We now go over to Relic.
What?
Oh man,
Oh, baby.
that's rough.
I thought Arky was in a tough spot.
No, you're doing good. You're doing good. Relic, you are outside the mountains. Life is good. You've rescued many of your kind. And now you're thinking about what you're going to do next. You saw Arky Fint fly up into the mountains with Pretorius, the people you just talked to. We met before, you know who they are. And it looks like you were spied upon by the city. What do you want to do?
But we're at the base of the mountains already at this point, right? Or we're heading...
Yes.
Okay. So last week I had asked Rono to go and start scouting out the city for like defensive points and areas that we might be able to like...
Okay, we'll say he just came back, he checked it out, he ascribes to the city, which Vinny knows.
Okay.
Todd says, apparently we can't even hug our own mothers anymore.
Nothing's safe. Nothing's safe.
Nothing.
Yep.
So,
I knew it.
okay, so let's go.
We need to find where they're keeping Bellow so that we can get to him fast and exit the city just as fast.
What do you wish to do?
Hopefully the gnome and the dwarf will succeed in the mission that we have given you.
Yes, they are great warriors. I'm sure they will.
We will give them time first. See how their plans play out. In the meantime, we wait. See if we can position some people in the mountains that spy down into the city.
Yes,
Maybe we can see some movements for Bello.
I will see it done.
Okay, so they it goes off. They start doing exactly as you ask. So people just, some of the Crystalborn are just mulling around, just kind of just waiting. Some are talking to each other, and that's it. They go up to the mountains. They're looking in. They're trying to report on different things. You're not learning a lot. It's heavily defended. One of the scouts, after probably about an hour, says that he can see thousands of Crystalborn throughout the city. It looks like, imagine like you're having like a Woodstock concert and you filled the city just at the brim of bodies inside, and then they're just everywhere.
Are they keeping them in certain parts of the city, or is like the entire city just full?
The entire city is full. They're all in the streets, lined up perfectly.
Okay. Are there any down by the docks?
No, not that many.
But are there? Are there some? You said there's not.
There's a few.
Okay. What about the guys with the staffs? The gnomes with the crystal staffs?
They're there.
They're there? Are they like with them 24/7? Are they...
They don't leave them now.
They don't leave them. Okay. How much would I know about, like, I guess from just like the stories of, you know, like Arky and the rest of the crew? Like, would I know about like ways in and out of the city? That's what I'm asking. I don't want to metagame the hell out of it. That's what I'm asking.
You would know nothing.
Okay. All right. So, do I know which boat is Bellaman's? Is there like one that looks like this is the king's boat?
You're not sure, and everything's just being described to you, so
Okay.
you're not sure.
All right. Oh, man. Do I get any reports back about them?
No, by the time they get up there, no.
Okay. Then I guess I will give them time and wait and just keep an eye on the city. Make sure that there's no movement. I want to specifically keep an eye out for Bellaman is my plan.
Okay. So you sit tight. Let's go over to Dan.
Yes.
Togar, when we last left off, you were in the forest realm, the realm of the lion, who's obviously not around anymore.
Yes.
And the realm is being run by the Archangel, which is Super Farmer. You found out last week that he was apparently trying on new names for himself. You advise him not to use Jonathan and go with John. So far, it looks like he's going that direction.
Very good.
Yes, you're very happy. You're now walking with
Alduran.
Aldoran.
Aldoran. Aldoran.
Aldoran. Aldoran is an old owl, and he's flying from tree to tree, and you've been at least following him. Finally, he gets to this unusual tree, which is a little bit different, and you can see that it's been like carved out on the inside, and he's inside of it, and he's getting to make some sort of tea or something. And at your height, you're actually able to walk over to the tree, just look in with your head.
Is it big enough for me to go in, or no?
No.
Okay. So I poke my head in.
Anything I can get you? I suppose you don't eat and drink anymore.
No, I'm fine, thank you. Feel free to make your tea or eat whatever it is you need to eat.
Ah, yes. He starts making some stuff. So, how's life suited you for not being flesh and bone anymore?
It's been difficult. I don't exactly know why I'm back as this suit. I came back to a city that was being overrun. And then I tried to take a boat to another destination, not knowing my own weight. And I sunk to the bottom of a river, and I washed ashore here. It hasn't been easy, and my time back here has not been very kind to me.
I see. Well, hopefully the next few days will be a bit better, but they won't be any less adventurous, I would say.
Why would you say that?
Well, you're here, so I believe that you're here for a reason.
Do you mean some type of divine intervention, or do you mean that I'm here by the design of someone here in Andaria?
I'm not sure. I do believe you're here with purpose, though. I feel that you've been called here by the Forest Guardian.
The Forest Guardian?
His name is Rantor.
Rantor?
Yes. He is an elder great turtle. Very large and very wise.
Why have I never heard of him before?
I don't know. Here in the forest realm, he is greatly known. I do not know how well he is known beyond the trees and the forest.
Have you ever seen him?
I have. I traveled for my own vision quest many years ago.
Vision quest?
Yes.
Is this some type of rite of passage?
It is for rangers, ones who wish to guard the forest, the wilds.
Guard the forest?
Yes.
Do you think that's my purpose?
I do. Just it is clear that you've been chosen.
To guard the forest?
Yes, it is a rite of passage and supposedly chosen by Andaria herself.
Really?
Rantor is an avatar of Andaria. I suppose now, in my limited knowledge, perhaps you're being called at a time when needed.
And can Rantor tell me why I've been called back?
If anyone can, he can.
Okay. Well, that's good news. Well, to be honest with you, I've told you I don't know why I've been called back, but I did have some suspicions. I see the sky is purple again. And my friends and I did destroy Drogano years ago. I thought maybe my purpose here would be to take up that mission once again.
I have studied long. I was there at the battle.
You were there.
Ah, yes. I worked for a long time fighting for the lion. But that was a long time ago.
I don't remember seeing you there.
There were many of us.
Did you see me there?
I did.
Do you know where my friends are these days? Findalar?
As far as I know, Findalar, the elf, is in Solst.
It's in Solst.
Yes, everyone knows about the dark bargain he made. That is easily known everywhere.
Dark bargain?
He made some sort of pact with I suppose, the dark creatures and beings that run Solst. I haven't heard. That was many years ago, though. It's been 4 years. And a few months since the battle of Drogano.
What about the others? Arky, Botorius, have Abyssia and Thistle come back the way I have?
I have heard Arky mention Arkyfins. I believe he's in the Sunken City. The rest, I'm sorry, I don't know. We don't mind the business of the rest of the world so much.
Yeah.
I sit in my tree and I drink my tea and wonder whatever news is out there for me.
I have seen Abyssia. We spoke. But I can't help but wonder why I'm like this and Thistle isn't. I know Abyssia made a sacrifice to put me here. I'd like to see Rantor. Maybe he can point me in the right direction and answer some of my questions.
Yes.
I would imagine it's not just a matter of walking down the forest and knocking on his door and requesting that he tell me what I need to know.
It is a bit of a journey, and I must say, as I'm getting older, I must rely on my friend Flinster. He's the one that he is a rabbit-born, and he is the one that helps me.
Flinster? Where is he?
Hopefully he's making his way here. Just have to wait for him.
All right. And he can take me to Rantor.
Yes, he can lead us there.
How many times have you seen Rantor, Aldoran?
Well, with my vision quest, I saw him there. I did see him from a distance when Flinster went. So 2.
Would I be getting too personal if I were to ask you what he told you?
He told me that I would help the Archangel in his daily affairs. I didn't know at the time who the Archangel was. This was so many years ago. Remember, I was apparently trapped in some sort of time loop. But Rantor's still around.
Okay.
How long have you been around in this state?
How long has it been exactly?
Less than a week?
I was gonna say maybe a few days.
Oh no, it's longer now because you traveled for a long time. And you didn't know the time, so you're probably around 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
People are asking about the time frame. So the Battle of Drogano happened, and then Arcane City was 4 years later. And then you guys took a few months. And then we jumped. Then that was then the battle happened. That happened about 3 months in, the 6 month gap. And then weeks. So say 1 month, 7, 8. 4 years. I have 4 years, 8 months. Richard Wallace is saying it's been 7 years between the end of the war and Arcane City. Is it 7 years between Dragano and the beginning of Arcane City? I thought it was 4.
No, yeah, I think 7 is correct, right?
I thought it was 4. I could have it mixed up.
I thought it was 7 between that and Arcane City, and then 4 between the time I come out of the portal and go in. Or go into the portal and come out, I should say.
No, it's not that long. Yeah, we'll check out. I mean, at this point in story, he could be mixing up his years because he's been trapped in time so long and everything else. That's what he says right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's been many years, but I wish I had more information for you, but I don't.
Well, I've only been back in this form for a few weeks now. I don't like what I've come back to. I don't like what I see. I spent a lot of time in Solst in my past life. It's a different place now. It's an ugly place. And now the world looks like... It all looks like it's an ugly place, too. I mean, I thought I did what I was supposed to do the first time to make sure Andaria didn't turn out like this. I mean, I feel like I did my job. I did what I was supposed to do. I mean, I was gone. I died.
I have read up on your adventures after the war, and from what I see, we all did stop Dragano. But apparently there was some sort of vessel left behind.
I feel like it was all for nothing.
But do you know what that vessel is? Do you know about that, or is that false? Did you ever see Dragano in some sort of mortal form? Inhabiting a vessel or actually immortal?
It was literally a lifetime ago. We destroyed Dragano. But we were told at some point that he would leave a vessel behind.
I saw here that in Ironstone they had reports here that Dragano came in some sort of as inhabiting some sort of vessel, a wizard.
He's acting by himself? Does he have an army?
Now?
Yeah.
There are many who worship him.
So he was their martyr.
Somehow I suppose he is a bit of a martyr and also alive at the same time. The fact of the matter is he was not completely killed. Ironstone have it in their records that he came and absorbed the crystals that were there in the mines of many. They claimed that you were there as well. Perhaps you don't recall. And after that, you made your journey quickly up to the surface, back to into the Red City for the first time.
I recall.
That vessel was the last thing left of him. And because of that, he lived on. And he sought refuge in the Queen's lands, in the Citadel, for they worshipped Dragano and welcomed him.
Do you know anything about what my friends did after the Battle of Dragano? Or about what anyone did? What Queen Frigg did? What any of our allies did?
I believe the Queen was became a Queen Regent for some time and eventually felt that her presence was not wanted.
Why did no one destroy the vessel?
Of Dragano.
Yeah.
There was no army to go and attack the Citadel. If you've ever been there, the Citadel is an incredible fortress. It is a fortress that exists on all levels of the world, from the core to the dark, into the overworld. And it's our millions of mortals all loyal to Dragano, and before that the Queen, of course. I don't think they care that the Queen, or even know that the Queen stood up to Dragano at the end. They just see Dragano as an immortal worth his worship.
Is there any effort to take down Dragano now?
I don't know. I know some of lore and some things that passed their way into our lands, but I do not know. Who would do it? It would have to be the Red Knight, I would imagine. Maybe Oakfrost, Arlight. I can't see Rhaegar doing much.
The Dwarven King?
He's around. I have heard nothing of the dwarves.
I think another battle with Dragano is coming up.
Yes. I believe so as well. All of a sudden you hear somebody running down the road really fast. Whoa! Oh, you were... How... What do you want with me?
Flintster.
Yes, you know my name.
Yes, you're Flintster.
Yes.
Okay. Flintster, I don't want to hurt you.
Stop saying that.
It's true, Flintster.
Flintster, it's all right. It's all right. This is Hogar. Remember the hero I told you about? Yes, but this is a metal monster.
I go down onto one knee and I just kind of hold up my hand like this.
No, thank you. Nope. Nope.
Flintster, I stand up again.
You're even taller.
What can I do to convince you that I'm your friend?
Back up.
Okay. I take 3 steps back.
Stand on one foot.
I don't see how this will help, but okay.
Hop up and down.
This is getting a little cavalier, but okay. I hop up and down on one foot. Should I make a jumping check?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh man, if you fail this, it'd be fantastic.
13.
I really wanted to see you fail. We all did.
Oh my god, land on Flintster.
Yeah.
Just little
That's how
tail sticking
Flintster
out.
died.
The legs just twitching out from the body.
Okay. I guess if you'll do that, I guess you're okay.
Thank you. And Flintster, I need your help.
Every time you say my name, it scares me.
I'm sorry, but it's a strategy that people use in order to get people to trust them. I want you to trust me.
What? You're using strategy? Talk to me?
Yes, of course. I'm trying to endear myself to you.
A deer? Where?
And deer.
You're inside a deer?
Flintster, I need to see Rantor.
Oh, okay.
And I heard that you're the only one who has enough knowledge to bring me there.
Yeah.
Will you please bring me to Rantor?
Okay. A few conditions.
Sure.
One,
Yes.
you can't eat me.
I do not eat anything.
Okay. Two,
Yes.
you can't sit on me.
I promise I will not sit on you.
Okay. And I'll get back to you on 3.
Okay. And Flintster,
Stop saying my name.
I'm sorry. You,
Yeah.
I am very skilled in gathering different types of plants. So if you need to eat while we're out there, I can help you find only the best plants so that you can have some very, very healthy, delicious meals on our way there.
I got plenty of food. I carry it in my little pouch over here.
What does he got?
Well, if you're really interested, it's two.
What do you got in there?
2 potatoes. I got 4 carrots. A corn on the cob is half eaten. I got full before. And some peanuts.
And what type of herbs do you use to spice them up and make them taste just delectable?
Nah, just eat them like Andarian made them. Why are you pointing at me?
Because I can help you find some spices to make your food taste better on our journey. Maybe even heal you if you're feeling tired.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So when are we ready to go?
Whatever. Whenever you want to go.
There's no time like the present.
I knew you were going to say that.
Rob's over there twitching like, this guy gets to make a cooking plan, but I can't, damn it.
Rob's like, why did I get this storyline? I'm hanging out with a rabbit, asking what's in his pocket.
Sounds good.
Brooke's like, I'm fighting demons.
Fighting? I'm just like taken by it. Thank you.
To Rantor.
Yeah.
I'm all ready to go. Let's go.
You're coming too, Elder.
Yes, I just need the help of Flintster.
Oh, excellent.
An epic party. Okay.
Oh, Aldrin, Flintster, and Hogar.
Yes.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Who would have thought? Not me,
Not me.
but here we are.
Yep. Here we are.
All right. Which way, Flintster?
That way. Let's go. You go first.
Okay.
Relax, Flintster. He's not going to hurt you.
Yeah, we'll see that. He's 12 feet tall and made of metal. I'm going to wake up in his belly.
No. Relax.
You know what? I'm going to use Calm Animal on Flintster.
All right.
So you turn around
And cast a
and cast a
spell.
spell on
Oh my
Flintster.
god.
Oh my god.
Wait a second.
Oh my god.
And that's your strategy to make you more endearing.
It's not a spell.
What is it? It's a spell-like ability.
Special
It's
A skill.
It's a drug.
yeah, it's will.
It's a spell.
You will him.
So you're trying to impose your will on Flintster so he'll
To
like
calm
you more.
him down. You're able to lower an animal's demeanor level by your will number.
Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna roll. It's under will for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna roll your will versus his will. I'm gonna give him +3. You need to achieve a 15 or higher. Sorry, 16 or higher.
I need to achieve a 16 or higher. All right, I'm gonna. Okay, let's see what I got.
Okay, this is gonna go good. It's gonna be great.
15.
We get pluses. Do we get
Skill
plus twos?
boosted. Skill boosted.
Yeah.
But it's a spell though.
Oh, it's a spell.
Oh man.
Do we get anything from the shares or no?
Ranged boost?
No, right? That's just for range.
No, it's just for range.
Unfortunately,
Sounds
so
very
you
aggressive.
turn around and you're like,
Wait, what
Wait,
about focus?
Oh.
Inner power?
sure,
Make the
power.
spell he's not
it
using
adds
more.
damage.
Make the spell he's
that's
not
right.
casting more
No,
powerful.
you're out of luck.
No.
You're out of luck. And you passed also the 6 seconds to add something on.
All of this sounds worse, too, what you're doing for Finster.
Yes,
now.
I'm
It's like,
adding-
well, I'll just add some extra bonus points against him.
It's to calm him down.
So again, turn around and start
Why don't you
calming
just
him.
inject him
And
with some tranquilizers?
And
Calm down right now. Just calm down already.
I use friendly tranquilizer.
And that animal, that's supposed to be used against
I
like
take out my
wild
trank
animals,
gun.
not friendly Flintster.
I take out my gun of peace and I fire him.
Start yelling at him.
Come on.
Come on, what?
I love how innocently this started. You were like, oh, I'll use calm.
He was
calm
warming
animal.
It's
What a great idea.
It's so nice. It's
No,
so wonderful.
He was warming up to you. You could have used a reroll, Richard Wild said.
Could you like have petted him or
boy.
something?
Can I use an advantage power reroll, or
Oh my
has
god.
the time passed?
Oh, wow.
Time has
What?
passed, definitely.
On that?
Actually, if you want to use an advantage power reroll,
You
I'll
want
allow
to
that.
use on that?
All right, I use an advantage power
Oh
reroll.
my goodness.
On, it's worth it. What?
For Flintster's affection, is it not worth it?
It's not worth it on Monday night. It's worth
I mean,
it
if he's going to do
for not
this,
having it on Monday. It's,
Here we go.
What?
Natural 20.
Wow!
Who's my best
Okay.
friend now?
So
oh
let's-
my
second
god.
roll.
you successfully
best
subdue
friend?
poor Flintster.
So
Just
let's see
better.
how well you can roleplay this. I want you to roleplay it in a way that comes out like a complete fail and then twist it into an amazing victory. The better you do, either way you're going to get him, the better you do, the more he'll like you.
So it has to first seem like it's an amazing failure.
It's got to come off terrible and then go great.
Okay, I turn around. Flintster.
Okay. Whoa!
You don't. I told you don't have.
You keep walking. We're walking that way.
You don't have to be afraid of me.
You sound scary when you say it.
I just want to be your friend. I'm trying to be your friend,
Okay,
Flintster.
we're friends.
You gotta pick them.
Sure. Okay, let's keep going.
You don't understand.
This sounds
Flintster.
Why is he yelling at me?
This sounds more like an intimidation roll.
I think I think he's trying to befriend you.
Around.
Like me.
Okay, so
Patreon reroll for Dan from Joshua.
Joshua.
Patreon reroll from me to Vinny for the shared joy of chaos from Derek Luxton.
Oh, nice.
It's coming, Derek. Don't worry. It's still coming. Thank you.
Okay. So now, here's what I want to do. I want to use. See, I'm using all my skills here.
You got him. What are you doing?
Yeah, you got him. You rolled a 20.
What?
You rolled a 20. You
I know,
got him.
but now I have to turn it around.
No, it's already turned around. He's making
You
you
have
act
to-
it out.
you
One
You have
of
to
your-
role play to turn
Yeah,
around.
just
That's
role
what I'm
play it.
saying.
Oh, okay.
The role play. Well, we have to role play something, right?
Oh, I thought you were like looking at
Continue.
another status. Okay.
Okay. So
my God.
I keep walking. And I say, Flintster.
Ah! Why can't we just walk forward? I don't get it. This is the most stressful thing.
Flintster.
Oh, stop saying it. His bunny ears fold down over his eyes.
I've spoken to Alduran for a very long time.
Okay. Great.
And I realize now that I may be coming off a little harsh.
You're a giant metal creature. Yes.
I'm going to tell you something that Alduran knows. And that
Can't we just walk?
maybe you don't.
Okay.
In my past life, I did a lot of things that I regret.
Great. Good story.
However,
This is going Arky Fint territory.
He starts shedding his bald spot.
let me tell you a story. Rabbit legs. They taste like chicken. You ever have them?
I killed so many people.
Starts stress biting his own ear right now.
Yeah. He's biting his paw.
Sorry. Go ahead, Dan.
thank you.
It's too funny.
I've done a lot of things that I regret.
Okay. You said that already.
I know. But the positive about that
Can't wait to hear it.
is that I had a lot of time to learn self-reflection.
Okay.
And now, putting my newly found self-reflection skills
Oh.
to work
Uh-huh.
I can understand that I may be very large and very intimidating looking.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand that you may feel very vulnerable right now.
Yep.
And I apologize for presenting myself that way.
Okay.
Flinster, the truth is, I need your help.
I'm helping you.
I know.
But you seem to want more.
I don't.
You don't?
All,
Why don't we just keep walking?
all I'm
I'm
saying,
gonna take you there.
all I'm saying,
How do we get from this to walking?
Turning it around. Come on, keep going. You're getting there.
all I'm saying
There's the horizon.
is that I appreciate your help,
Okay.
and I will now back away.
Thank Andaria.
Thank you.
Why does he keep talking to me?
I'm not sure. I believe he's trying to find his mortality again. Just hoover him.
I'll do whatever I have to do.
Did you just say Hoover?
Did you try to say humor and behoove at the same time?
No, I said Hoover. He's an owl.
Oh.
Owl. I was to make sure I heard that right.
I didn't think anybody would stop me.
Oh my god.
Wow.
And as we walk, I'm just going to try to find some nice herbs.
For Flinster.
Yeah. That can, I don't know, maybe make his baked potatoes taste a little bit better.
Okay.
Some chives.
Yeah, some chives, maybe some what's
Wild
good on a
mushrooms
potato?
you might find.
Yeah, some wild mushrooms.
All this sounds good.
Shallots.
Shallots, some cumin.
Good thing I wasn't hungry 2 minutes ago.
Okay, we're gonna leave this for
I did roll a 20 on the calm animal though. So
We're gonna leave
let's
the
remember
farms.
that.
right now.
Happy
All I'm doing,
farms.
you did get a natural 20, so it's working. So by the rules of the game, it has to work. But the things you're saying, for me to react to you.
The petting zoo.
Petting zoo.
We're gonna leave the petting
feel-
zoo.
I feel like
it's petting
now
zoo.
go.
I feel
Feels like a
it's-
little child's petting
I feel
zoo.
like it's
now
almost-
we're gonna go.
Brooke,
No.
I've done a lot of regretful things.
I feel like it's almost.
I've done a
up
lot
to
of
the
things that
owl.
regret. Brooke, are you hearing me? Be my friend.
I almost feel like it's almost up to the owl, Tony, to convince Flinster into being.
That's what the 20 does.
Yeah.
The 20 lets
Yeah.
the owl take care of it.
Here,
Forget about
That's
Relic.
not what the 20 does.
100%.
0%.
20 minutes.
0%.
The owl, the rabbit's like, take me, fly with me.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second.
The owl soothed things over. Don't worry.
If I'm in Botorius' shoes and I'm making a climb check and I roll a natural 20, that's himself going down the mountain. It's not like some magical Sherpa walks up to him and throws him on his back and takes him down the mountain. He made the climb check.
All right,
I made
then.
the calm
You get
animal
credit.
check.
You
Yes.
get credit.
It's not that an owl comes along and
did
does
it.
it for me.
You
This
did
is
it.
me actively calming an animal.
Everybody got that?
I get the sense
All right?
you're really good at that
You
right
got
now.
it? Everybody got that?
Calming things down, okay?
Nothing to do with
Let me tell you.
It's something about how aggressive you are today.
This ain't calm animal.
It's really making.
Calm the animal.
Seriously. Dan,
Oh
you did
my
great.
god.
What a
You
great
really
job.
did,
Oh, thank
Dan.
you.
Man,
It's,
that was
you gotta
amazing.
remember, it's like this. It's like, Flintster, I've done a lot of things that I
It's
regret.
not like that because that's not how I did it.
You didn't yell it?
No.
There I am.
Ah. You guys are taking a lot of liberties with this here, I gotta say.
The natural 20,
Tomato
through your adventure, I'll give you everything you say that is neutral. It'll be a turn to hearts.
Great.
So,
Grand.
can't wait to get back to that.
Wonderful.
Oh, man.
Okay, so we're going over to a cell
Yeah.
in the vault, the Gnomish vault.
He knows, please.
That's familiar.
Okay, so here's some music for you. You come to in the vault cell. They throw some water in your face. You're out of your suit, obviously.
Eh.
And you look around, and you see you've been bandaged. And the door opens. See Bellamont walk in.
Well, look at me. I'm Arky. So today I rule the city, and then I'm going to betray the city. And then I'm going to destroy the city because I am a maniac. Sound familiar? That's you in the last 3 hours. What would you have done if I wasn't here to save this city?
Save the city.
Yeah. Did you attack the city? You killed gnomes.
I attacked an invasionary force. If you think I'm going to justify your comments here,
You killed
even
gnomes.
humor you.
You killed gnomes.
Sadly, those gnomes were on the wrong side.
On the
Supporting
wrong side.
Bellamon, the tyrant,
What are you?
with his crystal-born armies taking over cities, enslaving these poor suits.
The army is for the Red Knight. He bought them. He wanted them here. We made a delivery. And then you went out and you started talking to the enemy and made a plan to betray the city? I'm finding it very difficult to listen to the crap you are saying.
No, I'm on the side.
What?
No, I'm on the side freeing.
What?
Freeing everybody.
You're freeing people? You by killing other gnomes? Gnomes that once worked with you side by side?
No, they were Rhaegarian gnomes.
You worked with us in Rhaegar!
Okay, yes, I worked with them in Rhaegar. Look,
You were a Rhaegarian civilization. You worked with the gnomes of Rhaegar
Wait.
for like years.
how is this playing out in the streets?
Terrible for you.
They're not saying Arky.
Who is saying that? Someone open the door.
They open the door. Scream something.
I don't know.
Why, Arky? Why would you do this? Betrayer!
The door closes.
Yeah, there's your fence.
I think the general consensus among the people of the Sunken City was that you and the Red Knight have gone mad with your plans.
It's the same plan that we made up a long time ago. Make Crystal Board, bring it to him. Pay me the money.
Crystal Board have gone out of control, so my plan was to...
Side with the ones that go out of control? Do you listen to what you're saying? Go ahead, finish your sentence. They're out of control, and then you went there and did what?
Why is everybody pointing to me? What did I do?
You represent.
He's pointing to the direction of where Relic is.
Go ahead, explain it.
Explain? Do you think I don't know what really happened? You didn't think I'd find out, but I did. I did. You and Olin and that whole collector's challenge was a fraud.
That's what you're gonna do?
Yes, your time has come, Bellamon.
We had a whole long conversation with Findalor, with everyone else, because they were upset about that. You know what I did? I put my life and my gnomes on the line to help everyone in Sost. All my ships went there to free everything. I did all of that to make any sort of amends that anyone had any bad feeling. And now it's over. And now you want to just start firing at your own city and blame it on me?
If you think the people of the Sunken City will stay for 1 minute longer under the Mad Red Knight and Bellamon, the traitorous betrayer of his people, a fellow gnome, Olin. Oh, Bellamon. So, you could tell me how you've soothed over things about stealing the treasury. All right? That was supposed to be a wonderful day for me. We were launching new ships, and then we had a navy, and then you and Olin just came along and ruined it.
I followed the law to the letter. Olin made an agreement. He made a contract. We upheld the contract. Everything went in. The fact that you guys came along and tried to make everything, I had to honor an agreement. So I did. But you got bested.
You called the collector's challenge. You betrayed the collector. No one can absolve you of that. I still have the high ground.
I didn't betray the collector.
You won't get any. Yes, you did. You made a mockery of his challenge.
Someone else did that. Kudos to them. They figured out something smarter than you. And guess what? It must not be that hard because you're a maniac.
If you think these people... You're, first off, going to have a revolution on your hands. Those actors you have out there yelling negative things about me.
The only revolution is you and no one else.
Oh, just wait. I'm not alone in this, you know.
Marcus speaks 3 languages. He'll be lost. Indiana Jones.
Lost in his own.
He got lost in his own museum.
Right?
Boltarius?
So, all right.
Boltarius is probably lost in the mountains outside.
All right, then.
He's laying on the ground.
All right.
Well.
Maybe a little bit.
So what do you suggest? Let's talk then.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Trying to incite a riot. Murder. Destruction of property. Grand treason. It's up to the Red Knight. Not up to me. I'm thinking he's gonna kill you.
The Red Knight.
Yep.
He's gonna kill me.
And oh no, who will have to rule in your stead? Maybe the person who saved the day. Me!
So finally, it's all come to it. You've always wanted the Sunken City.
I had
You
a
couldn't
Sunken
stand
City.
that I was the first gnome, the most highly regarded gnome in Andaria. And only through controlling the Sunken City could you even make a claim. Concocting this... Ooh.
500 stars from Andrew Bowers. Rob seemed like he's in the most trouble, so here's a reroll to
Thank
help.
you.
Aw. That was nice, Andrew.
Okay, Bellamon, let me talk to you.
Oh, switching gears now, huh?
I've done some things that I regret.
Oh, you like what?
Oh, God.
Like what?
Like, maybe rashly going into the harbor and setting fire to those ships.
And also what? Killing gnomes? Murder?
Murder? That is not murder. It's not murder.
That's not murder. What's define murder?
Semantics.
You said it before, buddy.
It's your favorite part.
I'm not going to sit here and argue about definitions with you. That's not how I roll now.
Tell
of
me
D&D.
what murder is.
It's part of D&D.
Go ahead. Paige, come in here.
All right, you've
Write
proved
down
your
everything.
point, Bellamon.
Write everything. No. What is murder?
All right, Bellamon. There's something I have to tell you.
Did you or did you not murder gnomes?
Some gnomes died in the battle.
And who killed them?
I believe I bested them on the field.
You say bested, but you killed them.
Yes, outnumbered as I was, hundreds to 1. So
Let
you
the record show that he admitted that he killed them.
you portray me as some monster lurking in alleys, preying
I
upon
asked
the
you-
innocent.
I asked you if you killed them.
I challenged the
and
whole
you said,
Rhaegarian
yes, I
fleet.
bested them.
When they talk about how I challenged the whole Rhaegarian fleet by myself, they're not going to say he was a murderer.
Yeah, they're pretty much going to say you're a murderer.
Well, Bellamon, there's important stuff going on beyond just these issues with the Red Knight and the Crystalborn.
Uh-huh.
All
yeah.
this politics with Solst. The truth is, we need to worry about that. And it's time we start thinking about the true danger we're all facing.
Arky,
Yes, Bellamon.
you're probably going to be hung by the Red Knight. So,
You
Good
and the
luck to you.
If you think I would stand to see these poor Crystalborn held captive under you and the Red Knight one more minute, you're sadly mistaken. And if I die, it will be as a martyr for their freedom.
did you get that?
They got it. Did he? You got it.
Yep. Okay.
Those are the souls of real people trapped in those suits.
See you later.
You cannot run from the truth and your destiny break up.
Oh, man.
All right.
You really showed him.
I think I grabbed the moral high ground there at the end.
You did good.
How do you think that went?
You did good.
How do you think that went?
Not good.
How do you think that went?
I don't know. Arky Fint, hero of the gnomes.
Hero
Now-
of the gnomes and Crystalborn now.
Now
Martyr of the
saying I
Crystalborn.
didn't really kill gnomes. They died in a battle for my fighting for freedom for the Crystalborn.
They should have chosen the correct side, sadly. That is how the page wrote it down.
Who fired the first shot?
I guess when they brought the Crystalborn into Souls originally.
Right, when they made the delivery.
Right.
Right. That was very aggressive of them.
That was you.
Good point. Every time the Amazon guy delivers something to my house,
Yeah.
Unload.
Hey,
The whole clip.
we were make.
I got one in the chamber for you, buddy. No one delivers to my house.
When I order something.
No,
I have a-
how dare you bring to me what I asked for?
Do I have a cellmate at least? Oh no.
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Who wants to be a cellmate?
Not me.
I'll be Arky's cellmate.
Okay. You are another gnome, and you're from Rhaegar. Go.
Go.
Am I aware of the happenings,
of
or did I
course.
just hear about it?
You just heard about it. You've been in prison. You were in prison on the ship for doing something. What did you do on the ship? And then they put you in prison here when you got there.
Oh man, he was.
He did something on the ship.
Yeah, what did you do?
He stole extra rations.
You stole rations. Okay. So you're in for like the day.
Well,
You're really Arky Fint.
yes, it looks like this is where all the people who are willing to stand up to tyranny end up.
Stand up to what? Tyranny?
Yes.
Tyranny of who?
Well, I imagine you protested the Rhaegarian occupation.
Well, I guess I'm a part of the Rhaegarian occupation? Arky, I mean, did you really kill gnomes to fight for the freedom of these robots? Is that what happened?
Did I kill gnomes? Yes, I killed gnomes in a fight. It was a fair fight. 1 against hundreds.
Why were you fighting gnomes? You're the hero to the gnomes. Why are you fighting us?
I'm still a hero to the gnomes.
I don't know. Not
This is not gonna.
killing us, really. Arky?
I was doing it for the sunken city.
Well, what happened to the
freedom.
sunken city?
What?
What happened to the sunken city?
They came in with all the Crystalborn. And the Red Knight was got mad. Remember, he was marching on souls. Well, not remember, you weren't there.
But Bellamont just said, like, you were a part of the plan to bring those suits here. Why are you fighting for their freedom now?
I was involved in some. What?
Wait a minute, Arky. You have your suit that you built. I'm sure you built a lot of these suits. Do you love your suits more than you love the gnomes? Have you gone mad with love
that's
of
not
your
how-
creation?
No, I don't love the suits more than gnomes.
Arky! You're like a mad scientist gnome. I don't like this, Arky.
Well,
This isn't gonna go over very well with the
you
rest
don't
of the
like this.
gnomes
What are you
here.
in here for exactly?
Why? That's beside the point.
I
I certainly wasn't killing gnomes.
not.
Maybe I snuck some extra rations.
Oh,
while
a
I
common
was on
thief is
board.
going to tell to me? One of the heroes of Andaria?
I'm a very uncommon thief. I got away with it 150 times on that ship, Arky. Is that what happened? Do you have some kind of, like, obsessive fascination with these magical suits?
No.
Arky.
I mean, the goal is just
Arky.
Bellamont.
Arky, I always thought... I always saw your shop and your inventions as an expression of how much you love us gnomes and how much you want to protect us.
Of course, it
And how
was
much you wanted to protect Rhaegar and the Sunken City.
protect. Right, Rhaegar too. We must protect Rhaegar. The people of Rhaegar, I have no quarrel with.
You just had a quarrel with them.
Oh,
You just killed us.
I have a quarrel with their tyrannical leaders.
I don't like you anymore, Arky.
Oh, good.
You've gone mad with creative power. And your scientific vision has clouded your judgment.
I don't know.
I would.
You know.
I draw a big line in the middle of our cell. I would appreciate it if you stayed on your side, sir.
You now only have half a cell.
I made sure like my side was like a
little bit
bigger.
You now have 40% of a cell.
Well, once I get out there and I'm able to explain myself to the people, then everyone will
I
understand.
hope you have a better explanation than you just tried to give Bellamon.
That him and the Red Knight have gone mad and are leading us down the path of destruction.
I don't.
And we're also freeing the Crystalborn.
Why do you want to free them?
When I became mayor of the Sunken City, all right, there was a theft from the treasury. Now, you may not know that.
No.
You remember when we came? I don't know how old you are, but when the Blackwater Bandits came to Rhaegar and did the Collector's Challenge?
I think I've heard stories.
Well, what would you say if I told you the challenge was rigged and your King Bellamon betrayed the Collector, rigged the challenge, and stole 1 million gold from the Sunken City?
What does that have to do with freeing the Crystalborn?
It was just not directly. Those two things just happened to be going on at the same time.
I want to know directly. Why were
What do you
you
mean
trying
directly?
to free the Crystalborn? I can't make any sense of this. The only thing that makes sense is that you've fallen in love with your creation. And
That's weird. That's not even it.
Of course it's
No,
weird.
it was just a grudge against Bellamon.
You're,
It was a petty grudge against Bellamon.
so you killed us over a petty grudge?
It's either that or the suit thing, then yes. Killed us. What are you saying, us? First off, if they're such loyal soldiers to Bellamon, sadly, a tyrant's bodyguard must occasionally be cut down.
Okay, I've gotten that you don't like King Bellamon, but why do you love the Crystalborn? You're saying that you haven't fallen in love with your creations, but that's the only thing that makes sense.
First off, they're not even my creations. A real suit needs a body inside of it.
Why nobody had a suit before you did, Arky?
Exactly. These are just like fake suits. There's nobody inside of them. I mean, there technically is.
Then why are you fighting for them?
You're flip-flopping like a flounder on dry land right now.
No, you're right. They are worthy of freedom and should be treated as our equals. That is why this has been done.
But that's not what I'm trying to say here.
That's what I'm saying. I've been quite clear about that as my rationale from the beginning. And any gnomes who will seek to hold these people under their boot, sadly, are not my kinsmen.
So what changed your mind then?
Change my mind.
Yeah. I mean, King Bellamon just said you were a whole part of the plan.
I was there at one
deliver.
conversation that him and the Red Knight have. I was not part of this plan. And then over time, as I thought about it more, the news hit me like such a shock. I couldn't even contemplate it then. It wasn't until later that the full enormity of it made itself clear to me.
But why do you love them so much?
I respect them, as I do all living creatures.
Well, I mean, that's clearly not true. But, oh, all right. I don't know, Arky. I thought you were this big hero.
Listen, boat thief. I'm not gonna sit here and get judged by you. Why don't you go steal rations from somebody? Why don't you go root around in the alleys and see if you could find some apple cores on the ground?
My mother always told me not to meet my heroes. Now I know why.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
I go slump in the corner.
Do you hang out in your 40% of yourself?
I guess so. I go sit in my 40%. And no. I draw the line back at 50. And I look at him like, go ahead and say something.
Rob just had a 25-minute conversation with a random gnome in a cell.
Go ahead and say something. Go ahead.
You just go ahead.
Go ahead.
You try to make sense out of this.
Go ahead.
You
and say
just try.
something. I love it. That was great.
Oh man. Okay, we're.
I know.
Oh my god, that was amazing. There's no way I was gonna interrupt that. Let it go.
Just let it ride.
We're gonna go over to
Nope.
Smithy's Tavern. Not you done. Not just yet.
Oh, this is nice.
You guys are all NPCs in Smithy's Tavern, just hanging out. Anybody want to work there? Raise your hand if you want to work there. I need a worker.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, you're the chef.
Okay.
Unless you want to be something else.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
You're the chef.
You're the chef. You just guys are there. You guys are sitting there, just chilling. Lots going on. You guys are, just kind of like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? I'm going to the tavern. You see, Linda is there as well, and you see at the bar is Bludgy. And Bludgy's been there for about like 2 days now. And he's upset and sometimes even crying. And you look over when you hear him make a noise and you're not really sure what's wrong with him. And then you realize that every once in a while he starts to fade out of existence and then fade back in. And you kind of put the pieces into like the murmurs of things he's saying that like, he's going to be gone. And you can choose how that affects you, whether you don't care or do care or whatever you want to do. Okay?
But when he's there in, like, physical... Like, is he physically there, or is he, like...
Yeah, he's like you, like me and you.
Okay, so he looks like a legit
It's like
person
Back to the
sitting
Future when he's fading out a little
there.
bit.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
The hand shot from... Okay, so you guys can roleplay. You're all talking. If you want to talk to him, you can. If you want to ignore him, you can.
And we might still be feeling the effects of the madness as well, right?
Yes.
Like,
Yes. So this guy is obviously...
Right.
If they're fading out, you've learned that the fading out means that they were dead. And they're almost like fading out. And it's not known if there's a way to really help or not.
Okay.
Okay? You guys can roleplay.
How's that food coming?
It's coming up. It's coming up.
Great.
Hey, Linda.
Yeah?
See Bludgy over there?
Oh, yeah, he's been here for a few days.
He's in horrible shape.
Yeah.
Horrible shape.
I don't know if he's going to be here much longer.
I'm thinking I'll make him a nice meal, maybe. Nice little send-off. They're not going to be around long.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
And, he's paying his tab, right?
Um,
You should probably get that now, maybe. He's paying that.
Okay. I'll ask him.
All right, yeah, okay. Then, come up with a meal, but the meal's on the house.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, Bludgy.
He kind of just looks up.
So, you gotta pay for all those, the drinks you've been having. But, good news, if you pay him, we have a free meal in the house. Since you're, disappearing and stuff.
Yeah, that's right, Bludgy. Whatever you want, my friend.
Bludgy'll pay my bill, too. You stole enough money from me over the years. You might as well pay me back while you're still here.
Good old Bludgy. Look where I am now. Go ahead. Make your jokes.
What happens if you phase out in the middle of taking a bite?
I don't know.
The food will probably just fall to the floor.
Then he'll lick it up like a dog.
Don't worry, we'll finish it for you.
You see the door open.
And then he says to me that it was our fault and not his fault. This guy's ridiculous. Ale, give me an ale.
You see Bellaman sits down next to Bludgy.
What are you having?
Not
Hey,
very
give me
much.
your order. Give me your order, Bludgy.
I'll I'll have a steak and eggs.
You got it.
Thanks.
Steak and eggs.
Bludgy starts to fade out right there a little bit and then pulls like back in.
What happened to you? What is this?
But that's the madness. It's been going around, and some people that were not alive are appearing, and some people are going crazy.
Oh. Okay. You know, in Rhaegar, it's not really a problem.
He looks up.
What? What do you mean, not a problem?
Yeah, well, in Rhaegar, you know, all we do is we just put a little crystal inside. That's it.
A crystal? So I could put a crystal inside of me, and that'll stop me from disappearing?
Yes, but you have to find a crystal. They're very expensive.
How do I earn one? Maybe I can earn a crystal. Would you have a crystal for me if I could earn it in some way?
Well, what do? Looks like you're not worth much. A common thief?
I'll have you know that Bludgy here was one of the top thieves. I stole from everyone in here, and they're all still here, and I had their money, and then I, of course, died because I was killed by Hogar.
Hogar, nah. All those heroes. They're not worth anything. Arky's in the prison right now, rotting away. And they're probably going to kill him, too.
Oh, well, I can't say that it probably doesn't deserve it. So, what about that crystal? I could be of use to you. Perhaps you need a good blade at your side.
Well, times are kind of dangerous. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll give you a crystal. You work me for a month. After that, we'll see how you do.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you want me to do.
You have to protect me from anyone. Anyone comes near me. If they breathe on me, you give them stabby stab.
Okay, I could do that.
Okay, deal. Eat your food. We'll talk later.
All right.
And that's the end of that scene.
What an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Oh my god.
I'm so excited about that thread.
Tom will be happy.
Tom will be really happy about that.
Oh, yeah. That means relic, right?
Brooke, you are surrounded by demons flying in the sky.
Okay.
And it looks like they're looking to fly to you and rip you apart limb by limb.
Okay.
You realize that you are physical
Okay.
and not transparent. The sun in the sky is purple.
Great.
What do you want to do?
I want to. I tell
Give
him,
yourself to me.
let her go.
Let who go?
Let Andaria go. And with that, I start to sing the song from Passenger.
What is passenger?
Let her go.
Sing it.
Okay. You. I'm only singing the line.
Here we go.
Whatever you want to sing.
The line that you want to have?
You're using your
You
bard
know
ability.
how this power works, right?
I know, but I don't.
How many times have
You
we gone
played
through
this power
this?
for 3 years, right?
Good. Here we go. You
6
got
seconds.
This.
6.
You got this. You said you're
5.
doing it. Do it.
Looking up lyrics
4.
now.
You only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. You only know you love her when you let her go. And you let her go. And you let her go.
Now-
That's the line.
So your one line is just let her go.
And you let her, yeah, let her go.
And you let her go.
Speaking about Andaria, that's my intention.
Okay. So your spell is trying to work single-handedly versus an immortal.
Yes.
Here's your brief moment of light as you sing. You must now roll a natural 20. roll a natural 20, and I will completely let you change the game. And instead of you going on the mission to free Andaria, I will just free Andaria.
Let's look at my rerolls.
Oh, natural 1.
Can I reroll that? I can't reroll that.
You have a dice tray!
Seriously.
A natural 1.
See,
I can't reroll it.
Reroll.
Reroll.
see, not so easy getting in that box.
Well, no, I purposely did it out. Okay. 3. Advantage power reroll.
You just
Oh, no, I just use that. I just use it.
You will find that you are powerless in my domain. Andaria is nothing. You are nothing. Your friends are nothing. You will never become a hero. Findalar will never stop me, and Hogar will never befriend Flintster.
You have no power over me.
I have every power.
No,
Yes,
You
and all of them over you.
you never will.
Oh, I've never laughed so much. Demons, tear her apart.
I burst out. Fire. Everything. I go in a blaze of glory.
What does that mean?
I just
I literally
Everything.
I just explode. I explode. All that. Can I like channel the energy like the light of Andar?
Show me the ability on your character sheet that says you can explode.
No, I don't explode, but like I channel the energy of
Explain
Andar.
to me as you would a child. They don't understand.
I don't have the other part of my sheet.
What
Okay.
skill is it?
Well, I fire breathe, but that's not gonna do anything. Okay.
Nice try.
Well,
You might want to breathe fire at the demons.
Yeah, I
Looking for
They're
powers
like,
you
yes.
simply don't have. Go ahead, explode with rage. Demons, kill her.
can I
Demons
fly up? Or
fly.
are they coming from everywhere?
Just extend your wings and are flying up. They're also flying. Every single angel that was an angel is now a demon. And they're all flying towards you.
Okay, so I start to twist and spin like as fast as I can. I mean, I guess I'm like, so I'm just like
It's dizzying, but okay.
right, dizzying myself, but I'm just trying to.
It's a good idea. Make yourself dizzy, and then you won't know which way is left.
Well, can I fly up? Am I able to? Like, is there?
If you want to fly into space, you can try.
Yeah, I fly into space.
Is that what you do?
Yeah.
Okay, so you try to fly up into space as you start flying up. You're flying up. They're coming up after you.
Mm-hmm.
You fly up to space. It's getting harder and harder and harder to fly.
Because I'm cold. Because I have a real body, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I close my eyes again, and I think of Andar. Not my mother.
You are beyond Andar's reach. Just let the demons end this for you.
I don't believe you.
You are the weakest of all your allies. Do you know that?
No. You lie.
You are the weakest indeed. You are the one that matters the least.
Good.
And here you will die alone.
I'm never alone.
You are alone.
No. You're here with me. And with that, I fly right into him.
So you fly, you turn your angle and you start flying towards him.
Yeah.
You fly closer and closer and closer, and all of a sudden his light gets brighter and brighter and brighter. It gets so bright that you can't see anymore, and all of a sudden, you're laying on the ground, and you open your eyes. You're in some sort of forest, and there's a house dilapidated near you, and you see Thistle leaning over you. And that's where we stop.
Ooh.
In the world of Andaria, heroes are born and will come together to save everyone.